What's up, guys? Welcome to our virtual VFit workout of the day. We're gonna get started out with our general aerobic warm-up. Here, all we're gonna need is just a jump rope and your body weight. We're gonna have 4 total rounds of work here. We're gonna have 3 different things. First thing is just gonna be a 1-minute jump rope. If you don't have a jump rope, you can just do a jumping jack in place. That'd be perfectly fine. From there, we're just gonna do our body weight squats. We're gonna get 15 reps there. And then we'll bring it down to the ground and we're gonna do a push-up for 5 to 10 reps. So you guys kind of feel it out. If you feel like 5 is enough, do 5. If you feel like you need to do 10, do 10, right? So it's gonna be 4 rounds, a 1-minute jump rope, 15 body weight squats, and then 5 to 10 push-ups. Once you're done with the 4 rounds there, we'll shake it out, take a little sip, take a little breather, and then we're gonna move on to our specific series. Our specific series, we're just gonna work on opening up the chest and the lats a little bit. The first thing that we're gonna do is just our lying lat stretch. So we'll be hands, knees, and toes in the ground. We're gonna reach our hand out and sit our hips back, trying to get our ear in line with the bicep, working that lat stretch. That's gonna be 5 on each side. From there, we're gonna lay over to our side and we're gonna have hand on top of hand. We're gonna do a lying windmill. So we're gonna rotate over the top and back to center. That's gonna be 5 on each side as well. Once we're done with that, we'll take it to our back and we're just gonna do a good old fashioned glute bridge. That's gonna be 15 reps. So once we're through that series, we're gonna have 3 rounds there. So it's gonna be 5 lat stretches each side, 5 windmills each side, and then 15 total glute bridges. All right, guys, so now to get into our first series of the day. This first series is just gonna be a 7-minute AMRAP. And the 2 exercises that you're gonna do is gonna be a lying bench press. This is where we're gonna need our dumbbells, and this is where we're gonna need our bench, right? So you're gonna start the AMRAP. You're gonna do 1 rep of the bench. Then we're gonna head over. We're gonna do a standing single arm row for 1 rep on each side. And for the entirety of the 7 minutes, you're gonna add 1 rep of each exercise every round. So let's say the first round, you do 1 rep of the press, 1 rep on the row on each side. And then the second round, you're gonna do 2 presses, 2 rows each side, 3 presses, 3 rows each side. And you're just gonna set your timer for 7 minutes. And you're just gonna work like that, adding a rep every round for 7 minutes straight. So I would suggest using a moderate weight dumbbell. That way the first couple rounds feel a little easy, but as you kind of grow into it over the 7 minutes, you're gonna be hitting, I would say, upwards of 10 reps of each on each side. All right, once we're done with that, the 7 minutes there, we'll take a little breather, we'll take a little sip, and then we'll get into our second series of the day. All right, guys, so the next exercise sequence that we're gonna have is gonna be a full kneeling curl and press. So we're gonna have both knees on the ground. From there, we're gonna take just 1 dumbbell, keeping our abs nice and tight. That way we're not hyperextending. We're gonna curl up to the shoulder, press overhead, and come back down. That's gonna be 10 on each side there, so staying in that full kneeling position. Once we're done there, we're gonna take our bench, we're gonna bring it up to an incline. We're gonna go our chest on the bench, and we're gonna do a single arm incline dumbbell row. And that is also gonna be 10 reps on each side. So we're gonna have 10 reps of our kneeling curl and press, 10 reps of our single arm incline row, and we're gonna get 3 total rounds there. So once we get 3 rounds done there, we'll take a little breather, a little sip, and then we got a little chest pump coming up next. All right, guys, so to finish out our main pressing section here, we're gonna have just 1 round here, and it's just gonna be 1 exercise. It's just gonna be a paused push-up. So that means we're gonna go down halfway, you're gonna hold it for a 3 count, and then press back up from there. You're just gonna give me 25 total reps there. It takes as long as it takes you. Once you're done with your 25 reps, we're gonna move on to our tricep work, all right? So for our tricep work, real easy. Again, we'll probably take a little bit lighter pair of dumbbells here. We're gonna do a rolling skull crusher. This you could do laying on the ground, laying on a bench, whatever you prefer. We're gonna start out up with the dumbbells. We're gonna come down into the chest, roll back to the ears, and extend out from there. We're gonna get 15 reps there. From there, we're gonna go into a standing position. We're gonna do a single arm kickback. So you could use the same weight. You're gonna bend at the waist, and you're just gonna extend out the back with the weight. We're gonna get also 15 reps there on each side. So we'll go our pause push-ups for 25 reps just on its own. And when you're done there, take a little breather, and we're gonna move into our tricep work. We're gonna get rolling skull crushers for 15 reps and tricep kickbacks for 15 reps on each side. All right, guys, to finish up here, we're gonna have 2 core exercises. First thing is just gonna be a weighted sit-ups. You can take that same dumbbell that you've been working with for the rest of our exercises. You can just hold it on your chest, get your feet underneath something or feet on the wall. You're just gonna do a weighted sit-up for 50 total reps. So just like the push-ups, you're just doing 50 total reps. It takes you as long as it takes you. You break it up however you see fit. From there, we're gonna take it over to a 6-point position. We're gonna lift the knees about 1 inch off the ground. So now just my hands and my toes are in the ground. We're gonna do our quadruped shoulder taps. So you're gonna tap opposite shoulder. You're gonna get same deal there, 50 total reps on each side. So 50 total taps on each side. Once we're done with that, that is our last thing for the day. It's been a pleasure seeing you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.